Hey everyone, Technomentary here. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to fix your iPhone not charging by following these troubleshooting steps. So let's get started. Very first thing when it comes to charging your iPhone is going to be your first cable. So sometimes these cables do become defective or broken. So make sure that both the cable and the block works. And a quick test would be charging it with a different phone if you can, or if you have a different charger, try charging with a different charger. And if it does charge and doesn't charge with your charger, that may mean that you need to replace the charger. There's two parts to a charger. Remember, you need to take the block in consideration and the cable itself. You want to try to get the app with genuine charger. Some third-party chargers sometimes it may actually not work properly in charging. The next thing you can also do is charging it on a wireless pad. So if you have a wireless pad, just go ahead and charge it, and that kind of rules out if you're having any problem with the charge port. Sometimes the charge port can be broken, or it has basically dirt, dust, lint, any kind of buildup preventing the connectors from actually charging. So we'll take a really quick look at it. If you can kind of clean it out and making sure in a light that there's no dust or dirt blocking it, that's going to go ahead and help. And another thing you also want to consider is if you're using a charger with a case on, sometimes the case can actually block that. So when you're trying to plug it in, it might not actually connect. That's why try the wireless charging method and then try that as well. And hopefully with that, it should go ahead and be fixed. Now, going to a little bit more advanced charging tip, the next troubleshooting that you want to go ahead and do is this method here. You're going to quickly press and release volume up, volume down, and then hold down this side button until the screen goes completely black and the Apple logo appears. So I'm going to do volume up, volume down, and then I hold down this side button, and this is going to be known as a forced restart, which forces the phone software to completely shut down and reload the code. So as you can see, I'm holding down this big side button until the screen goes completely black, and once you see the Apple logo, you let go of it. And again, all I did was quickly press and release volume up, volume down, and then I was holding down this side button. You may need to do it a few times until you can get it to fully shut down, and then once the Apple logo shows up, let go. This method is safe, will not delete any of your data, but important troubleshooting steps you need to do. Now, if you're still having issues with it, the next thing you're going to go ahead and do is go ahead and try to update the phone. So in your setting, just go to general and then software update and check if there's an update available. Now, if there's an update available, it's going to show up, and you want to go ahead and update your phone to the latest version because sometimes previous update might have caused issue with the software and not causing it to charge correctly. So go ahead and check that out. Now, once you update your phone, the next thing you're going to check out here, it's going to be your battery health. So in your settings, you're going to look for battery, and then make sure your battery itself is in battery health is your normal. If it's degraded or if it needs service, it might be the battery issue with the battery. That's why it's not charging. You may need to actually get the battery replaced. Now, another thing you also want to check out is charging. You want to go ahead and turn on and off these two settings. So turn off, and try charging, and then try turning it back on. These can actually interfere sometimes with the charging of the battery depending on the charge, if you're getting it or not. So those are going to be top troubleshooting steps. And after that, I hope your phone is charging. If so, please consider the like and subscribe button. And thanks for watching.